Hi everyone, it's me Robyn with mypinkstamper.com, and I'm also a brand new Stampin' Up demonstrator again. This is my first official video sharing and showing Stampin' Up product, and if you have anything else, any other product that you're using, try to incorporate that in the project that I'm teaching you. Alright, so I do want to show you this video, the new in colors for 2015 through 2017. Every year Stampin' Up releases 5 new colors, and they're exclusive for just those 2 years, and they're called the in color colors. And so this release, they just came out in June. Actually, was it yesterday? June 2nd, yesterday. And so they're really pretty. And I'm going to tell you all of the colors, and then I'm going to show you my favorite. And then I'm going to make a project with them using some of my new stamps and punches. So, alright, we have Tip Top Taupe. And sometimes I don't pronounce things right. Please take it as it is. I'm so sorry, but I don't. Watermelon Wonder. This is going to be my favorite new color. It's like a bright, crisp coral with a kind of a pink undertone, and I love it. It's really pretty. I would wear all of my clothes, my lipstick, everything in Watermelon Wonder. I just would. Okay, Mint Macaron. I wanted to say macaroon, but there's only one O. So I think it's Mint Macaron, and this is a fun mint color. Stampin' Up used to have a color called, I believe it was it Mint Melody? I don't remember what it used to be called, but it was a mint colored, and I always wanted them to have a mint one again because my sister and I used it all the time, and then it was discontinued. Okay. Delightful Dijon, like Dijon mustard. So it's a nice mustardy color, just really cool. I'm opening up every one, like you guys can see that far. I'm going to give you a close-up view in just a few minutes. Cucumber Crush, just a nice, fresh green color. Was that my, did someone just text me during my video? Oh my goodness. Okay, Cucumber Crush. They don't smell. Wouldn't it be neat if they were scented? Maybe that's something we can talk to them about, right? Okay, so with the in colors, there's also new accessories that are released. And there was some lovely ribbon. I said lovely. Lovely ribbon. And these are all in the catalog, and it's called Dotted Lace Trim. I'm going to show you. I'm a ribbon fanatic. I love ribbon, and I use ribbon a lot. When I'm making goodie bags and treats for people, I always just, they need to stop texting me while I'm doing a video. Don't they know that I'm doing a video? Okay, oh, look how pretty this is. I could see this in my girls' hair. Like, not now because their age is 15 and 17, but when they're babies, like, wouldn't it be fun to make a bow for your kids' hair with this? It's so pretty. Anyway, all of these in colors come in this new dotted lace trim. And if I'm saying it wrong again, I apologize. I'm not perfect. I'm not perfect! Okay. You can also get these fun little, these are called Blossom Accents. So they're just accents for your card or your scrapbook page or your project. What I really like about Stampin' Up now is a lot of the projects are, you would see on Pinterest. They're, the examples they give you in the catalog are just wonderful. Things you can duplicate, you can change up, make them your own. And remember that you can request a free catalog from my website, mypinkstamper.com. I'm sending out free catalogs. You just have to pay the priority shipping. And I'd love to do that for you. Okay, here's the awesome cardstock. I love, ready? Ooh. Wait, I didn't do it right. Ooh. I love Stampin' Up cardstock. I love it. I heart Stampin' Up cardstock. I do, and you guys know I've used this. It's great for die cuts, die cut machines. It's nice and thick, but it's not too thick. And so when you're using like a die, like I'm going to be working with a Sizzix, it just cuts out perfectly. Stop texting me. Don't you know? Okay, today we're going to be, I'm going to show you this project, but I'm going to use one of the butterfly stamps that's called Papillon Potpourri. So I know I'm probably not saying these things right. Anyway, it's got these cute butterflies, and the great thing about it is they coordinate with these 2 punches that you can get in the catalog that lay flat. I like them because you can stack them and then you can see what the image is on the side, which is nice if you're in a hurry. Another, well, that's like a double text. Must be really important. I better check it out. Okay, I'm also going to incorporate, this is called Dazzling Details, and you guys all know I love the glitter glue accents. So I use the plain color the most that has just the sparkly. So let's add that. Let's use the Stampin Dimensionals, and let's just have fun with this. All right, I'm ready to get started. My craft room table is an absolute disaster, and that means the creative juices were flowing, right? So I'm really excited to do something besides what I've normally been doing for the past, I don't know, 5 years. I was excited to pull out stamps again and be creative again. So I'm using this stamp set called Kind of Eclectic, and the number is right on my screen if you'd like to order it. I'm just going to start putting all of the product numbers on there for you guys, and if you go directly to my website, mypinkstamper.com, I will have the link that goes directly to everything that I've used in this video for you guys. Just trying to make it simple. Okay, this is called Kind of Eclectic, and it's got some butterflies that coordinate with the punches, and it also has just some fun things, and it has a saying. So I'm going to pull it all together. I've already practiced. I've done a little cheating. You know, I don't normally do that. I normally do everything on screen. I feel like I need to prepare a little bit better than I normally do for you guys for my first Stampin' Up video. So I am going to do that. Okay, so this is going to be kind of monochromatic. We're using 2 colors instead of, you know, just one and a neutral, but I guess you could call this a neutral. This is that Tip Top Taupe. So we're using Tip Top Taupe, and we're using Watermelon Wonder. Yay! I had to use that in my first one, you know. Okay, so let's set that aside, and we're going to do some stamping. So this right here is the leaf. I'm sorry. Right here, it's like the fern foliage from the stamp set. And like I said on another video, I like you can get them where they come on wood still, or these are called clear mounts because the mount is clear and you can see through it. This is what I like using the best because they're stored in these containers that hardly take up any space at all. It's the size of a DVD case. And I just really think that they're easy to clean up and get out of the way. Okay, so we're using Tip Top Taupe. Let me show you how to open up a Stampin' Up ink pad if you don't know. Press it forward with your thumb right here and it just flips right over, and then you push it back into place gently. You don't need to push super hard. Okay, and we're going to just start with stamping. As you can see, let me turn this over so you're not like, oh, she already did it, because I want to do it from scratch with you guys. Alright, so we're going to ink up, and I want to show you this. This is a large ink pad, and I know you guys, the past ink pads that I had were the smaller ones. These ones are large, and all the ink pads are raised, so you can really use any size stamp that you'd like. This is the newer kind. The old Stampin' Up pads were fabric on top, and these actually have a spongy top, and they ink up and stamp so well. So I'm not quite used to them being so easy to ink up. So all you're going to do is I kind of press down and twist just a little bit to get even coverage. And we're going to stamp a couple times. I kind of like stamp off a little bit and then stamp another solid image. And then I think I'll have just one more. Now we're going to do where you're kind of stamping off just a little bit. So we're going to stamp once on our background paper and then do kind of one in the middle, stamp off on your background. And the reason why I'm not just stamping directly on my project and then stamping the second time is because the part that has, you know how you went off a little bit, that part doesn't, the ink doesn't completely come off of it because it's kind of, you know, hanging off the edge, so it looks kind of weird. This is the better way to do it, the easier way. For that kind of stamping. Okay, I'm going to leave my ink pad out. I know that's probably dangerous of me, but I'm going to remember. So what I'm going to do next is we'll go ahead and wrap this around. This is the Tip Top Taupe, and it's called Dotted Lace Trim, and I love it. It's so sweet. It's so precious. We're going to wrap this around the bottom, and I just like, you know, like I said, I like working with ribbon. I don't want to waste it because it's like solid gold. I love Stampin' Up's ribbon, and I'm very frugal with it, very frugal. So when I'm making like a million things for my kids' classroom, yeah, I probably wouldn't pull out my Tip Top Taupe one because I want to make it last a little bit longer. I can always order more, but I'll use it for my specialist projects. All right, so I have this here. just kind of wiggity wombity. Is that a word? I don't even know. All right, this is going to be this part, and let's go ahead and do the butterfly part. So we're using the Watermelon Wonder, and you can kind of see that I'm going to punch it, but we're going to stamp first before we punch. So let's turn this around. Ooh, there's a white thing. There, got it. It's not gonna bother me or nothing. Gotta get that off there. Okay, so I already have these mounted on blocks. Okay. And my Stampin' Up! Blocks are on the way. I just used what I had. I really, really like how thick they are and how they have the grooves in them. Easy to hold, very solid. All right, so now I've stamped this. We're going to use the big watermelon punch. Where did I get that? This is the butterfly. And to open them, turn them over and then go like that. Ta-da! So you can punch like that if you want. I like flipping them upside down. That's the best way to do, well, really that's the only way to do it if you're going to stamp first. So stamp, then line it up underneath, and then, woo, then it flies out towards you. So I have that one first, and we're going to do the same thing with the smaller butterfly. Don't know where I put it. And the tip-top taupe, on the tip-top taupe too. So we're going to utilize my scrap pieces. Ink it up, I stamped it on here. Super easy. Set my stamps aside and pop it open like this. Okay. And we're going to do the same thing. There we go. Doo-doo-doo. All right, now we're going to start seeing this card, this project come together. I'm really excited because it's really cute, guys. This is probably one of my best cards in a long time. I think that just stamping again brought the inspiration out in me. We don't need this anymore, and it's just messing up the look of it. Okay, so we're going to take a dimensional. These are the Stampin Dimensionals. They're like little hexagon things. I use them in a lot of my videos. Okay, press that on the back. I'm using it because it's the perfect size. If it stuck out, I would use the glue dot. We're going to put this kind of off to the side up here. This isn't my normal cutesy bubblegum pop kind of project that I always make. Now this one we're going to kind of bring the wings up a little bit. It's so cute already. I know it. I'm doing my cute voice, which means it's so cute. So cute already. Okay. We're going to take, these are glue dots, and Stampin' Up! Sells the glue dots. I love these. I only get them from Stampin' Up! These are the mini glue dots, and I have been out. So these came with my, I ordered these with my new demonstrator discount. Got all my stuff that I needed, that I was out of. Okay. And we're going to put this on here. I hope it's still cute. Yeah. Look it. Look it. I know that's not a word. My kids are like, Mom, don't say look it. It doesn't sound right. But look it. It's so cute. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay. Now I'm freaking out. Okay, now we need the background for just a second. We're going to do the Watermelon Wonder. So I forgot to tell you the dimensions. This is cut at 2.5 by 3 3/4. Easy, easy. This, we're going to have it be this way, and we're going to take the Watermelon Wonder again, and I have, now every single stamp I'm using, every single one came out of Kinda Eclectic. I can't even say that. So I'm going to kind of just do a border on the top, side up here, and you have to have the background paper because I stamped off. So do you see how I did that? Super cute. Did you guys know I'm in a boot? Did you? Oh, I'm sorry, that's going to be at the end of the video. That's not in this part of the video, but yeah, I have plantar fasciitis, and so I'm in a boot, and it's really uncomfortable to wear. Boo hoo hoo. All right, so I want to make this just a fun, three-dimensional kind of card. So let's go ahead and stamp. I am going to stamp the saying, and the saying says, "A little kindness goes a long way." And we're going to stamp this in actual tip-top taupe. So I'm kind of mixing it up a little bit. Try not to stamp the wrong stamp in the wrong one. Okay. A little kindness goes a long way. That's a very sweet saying. I really like that a lot. Okay, I'm going to get organized somewhat. Okay, let's put this all together now, and then we're gonna add some finishing touches. More stuff I'm going to add on here. Okay, so this is my, I didn't tell you the dimensions of this. 4 inches by 5 1/4, and that makes your base, your card base, or your card first layer. And this is your card base. This is 5 1/2 by 8 1/2, and that just makes your regular A2 size card. We're not going to do anything fancy underneath here, so let's go ahead and, this is called Snail Adhesive. Used to be called Mono Adhesive. Long time ago. Long. Alright. Just put that on here. I just really like that I didn't have to use any weird colors. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and use Dimensionals on here. I don't want to squish my butterfly. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. Oh, I forgot to do something. I forgot to do something. I'm going to do it right now. It's never too late. Well, sometimes it is too late to excuse me, as I choke, to fix things, but it's not too late right now. I'm using this corner punch, and this is actually recommended for the Project Life. So when I start showing you my Project Life videos, I'm going to probably use this a lot. And so it's just a neat little corner rounder. I'm doing it on one side, and I'm doing it diagonal, the opposite side. So I'm not doing it on all of it. Look at how artsy Robyn's getting, guys. You didn't know I had it in me, did ya? Well, I hope I'm not a one-time wonder, or what's it called? One-hit wonder. I hope there's more of this in me, because I just love to feel creative. Actually just really makes me, I've been so happy again since I started doing Stampin' Up. And I've loved what I've done the past 9 years. Do not misunderstand me, but I think it's just different for me to go back to stamping again, because it was my first true love. But I love doing all of it. Look at that. Isn't that so pretty? But we're not done. We're not done, she says. No. Let's get that out of the way. Oh! Sorry. I'm a little particular right now. Okay. I've got everything out of the way so you can just see my card, right? Right. Okay, so now let's make sure my little wings are up. Oh, I'm flying away, Mama. Flying. Don't fly away. Oh, this is so precious. Okay, now what I'm going to do, because I'm going to add just lots of fun stuff. This card is going to go to a very special person. I'm thinking my mother-in-law, but don't tell her. We'll see. Or my mom, but don't tell her. It's a surprise. I don't know if they'll watch my videos. Actually, my mom probably will. Hi, Mom. I'm making a video. Good thing I didn't do this when I was a kid, huh? Okay, these are some of those little accents that I showed you guys in the very beginning of the video that coordinate. Aren't these just precious? Have you guys ever seen me do a card with this much stuff? I promise, I am like going crazy with inspiration right now. I'm taking these Dazzling Details, and I believe there's 2 or 3 different colors to choose from. I think there's a silver and a gold, and I might be wrong, they might be discontinued, so don't quote me on that, but I think there is. And then the Dazzling, I'm going to use these a lot. I already can tell you. Just squeeze this in, and I like that the tip's thin. The tip isn't very thick, you know, the opening. Okay, look, I'm just squeezing into this on the middle. Dun, da, da, da. Oh my goodness, this is precious. Okay, so, do you guys see that? Okay, I will tell you exactly everything that I used on my website, and on this video as well. You probably have already seen it. I just haven't done it yet. I haven't edited it yet. Okay, this is the new catalog that just was released yesterday, the day that I announced my demonstratorship. Okay, and I'm giving these away free, so all you have to do is pay shipping. So if you would like a catalog, if you do not already have a demonstrator, please, if you already have a demonstrator, be loyal to your demonstrator. They do so much for you. I'm not trying to take anyone's business away. So if you're my longtime or new customer or viewer on mypinkstamper.com, I'd love to send you one of these. Just go to mypinkstamper.com, and on the left-hand side, request a catalog, and I'd love to send you one. Anyway, I hope you guys all have a great day. I hope you enjoyed my first official Stampin' Up video. Let me zoom in on this baby. Did you know that I could make a card like this? You know what? You guys can too. I'm not very special and creative like that. So whatever I make, you guys could probably do 100 times better. Just never give up. Keep trying. And it's okay to copy people. It's okay to do that. Okay, you guys have a great day, and I will see you soon. Bye. Didn't know I was in a boot, did ya? I'm out in a boot. Okay. I don't know what I need.